Tapealert, 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 Tapealert.
Tapealert, hottest in the city. Today on the platform, we have an up-and-coming artist out of the Jersey area. The boy is fire.
Yes, sir.
King Rvco. We're going to jump right into it, man. Where you from, bro?
From Newark, New Jersey. I'm from the South Ward, to be exact.
Newark.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up. South Ward, man. That's that neighborhood there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. What was it like coming up there, man?
I mean, it was just like any other hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. Stay away from the wrong crowds. My way was just staying to myself and fucking with this music. I've been doing music majority of my life, so that was just my upbringing. Just around music and motherfuckers that do music and shit. Wasn't really doing too much wild shit.
Oh, so you had that in your life very, very early.
Yeah, my grandpops was in a band. All my uncles rap.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of street shit, but I mainly like stayed with the music shit. Like I was always in the crib writing when I wasn't doing bullshit. You feel me?
That kept you balanced.
It kept the super balance, like a super balance. Instead of doing my work in class, I'm writing a song type shit.
Yeah, man. Speaking of class, how's school go for you? How was your school for you?
I mean, I wasn't really fucking with school. Like,
No?
I wasn't really fucking. I graduated, for me, only because my mom was on some like, be the first one, but I wasn't really fucking with school. I was real rebellious to school.
And it's the same way, you know, I was speaking to another guest. It's the same way for a lot of kids, man. Like, school just isn't. They're not bad people. They're not bad students, per se. It's like something with the school system. You know, with that and us being said, what do you feel like from your experience of going to school? What can be changed or what can be added to the school system to gather the interest of a lot of kids?
Honestly, they take away a lot of individuality, you feel me? Putting everybody in uniforms and all this weird shit. It's just like nobody could be themselves, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they just gotta add a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Bring them programs back, like bring real music class back with instruments and shit like that, not just the band and, you know what I'm saying? Bring shit that's gonna make kids wanna come back to school. It's a couple schools in Newark that got shit like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. There's one school that got a studio inside. You know what I'm saying? That kept a lot of the little rapping, you know what I'm saying, young cats that be running around doing bullshit.
You know how to make beats, play instruments.
You know what I'm saying? Got a reason to go to school.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a good school. It was a bad school that was doing that shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's how you got into music. You basically was around it and you kind of like.
Life.
So who influenced you? Who's your biggest influence?
Normally, you know, most rappers would say like a nigga from the industry. It was my uncles. Like we used to be on the porch, and they'd put on a beat, and I just watched them freestyle and battle rapping, like battle rap, like
Battle
the
rap.
URL, K-Shine, and Arsenal.
Shout out to K-Shine.
The early days on YouTube, but mainly my uncles and shit like that, just watching them freestyle and battle each other to the point where we used to battle them, like me and my brothers rapping gibberish, but we just felt like we was going crazy. Feel me?
Do you think it's important for artists to have their own studio?
Own studio? Hell yeah. I got one in my room. Hell yeah. It ain't nothing to invest in that little studio.
Just to get your ideas out, maybe
And
the way
yeah.
you want it to sound sonically.
That's a fact. You
Definitely.
do a little reference track and make a reference track, go to the studio, go crazy. That's how I do it.
That's it.
I
feel
wake
the same
up.
way.
I got this shit right on the side of my bed. I wake up. I got an idea. I go record, then I go to the real studio and go crazy.
You grew up with both parents?
Nah. My dad wasn't really there. My mom, single mom.
Your dad wasn't really there?
Nah, he wasn't really there. He was around. Nigga lived around the corner, but he wasn't there.
Oh.
You feel
He
me?
lived around the corner, but he wasn't there.
He wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? I even said that shit in a song, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Like, you would see him on a regular? Like,
Yeah, my pops was a fucking Domino's delivery man. I seen that nigga on the regular. That nigga would deliver on my block and try to stop by and chastise a nigga. Oh, what you doing outside? What you doing? Like, nigga, you can't tell me nothing, bro. Like, go deliver them pieces, bro.
I feel you, man. You remember your first time in the studio?
Hell yeah. My first time in the studio was like one of them basement studios, one of them little, just a microphone and no acoustic installation, none of that shit. And I literally, I knocked that shit out in like an hour. My first ever song, still on YouTube to this day. I had put it out.
What was the name of that one?
It was called Homicide. I was on some like little ASAP Rocky shit. Got a little chop the screw voice on the beat and all that.
Shout out to ASAP. Word
up.
That's what's good. So your vibe in the studio, you the type you write. You know, I know in the beginning you did, but do you write now or you just?
I don't freestyle at all. Like I'll freestyle if y'all say yo freestyle some shit. I'll freestyle, but like when it come to my craft, nah, I ain't fucking around like that. Like everything gotta be from the heart,
Precise,
and really off the top. Like but on paper, you know what I'm saying. And my vibe in the studio, I'll write like I can have 4 hours. I'll write 6 songs and bust all 6 out in 4 hours.
No, that's what's up. So you move, you get work done.
Yes, sir.
That's what's good.
ASAP.
That's what's good. You work with any producers?
I fuck with some Jersey producers. The Loud Pack. They produce for Fetty, Smoke Perp. They got a lot of placements. They've been shaking and moving for a minute. Other than that, I just fuck with a lot of like, you know, out of town. I connect with all of them on Instagram. Like I don't really turn nobody down. I let them know if I ain't fucking with the beat, but I try to connect with a bunch of producers. Yeah. So I can get all type of different sounds. I don't fuck with just one sound. Like I do some off the wall shit, some love shit, some street shit, just everything. So I fuck with all type of producers.
Speaking of Fetty, you know, you ever get to meet that dude? You know, you from Jersey?
Nah, I never met Fetty. But what's crazy is I opened up for Fetty in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And they thought I was somebody else that wasn't supposed to be going, so they cut my mic. But I kept going, and what I heard was that Fetty was upstairs, like, yo, that little nigga was going off. Why they cut his mic off? You know, that's the closest I ever been to Fetty. You know what I'm saying? He was like in the back, little green room type shit, heard my shit, and was supporting. That's about it.
It's crazy. That's what's good. How did you link up with Fatboy SSC?
So right, I got the studio that I fuck with. They was all in there one night. It was playing my shit. He heard it from the next room. He like, yo, that's fire. He came in, told him turn that shit up. They turned it up. Nigga called my phone at 2 a.m. like, yo, what we doing, bro? This shit fire. Da 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 da. So basically, we've been locked in. We got plans on shaking Jersey together. Like,
he actually crazy funny in real life. Like
nah, he's everything he say is just like joke time. Like, he's hilarious. I ain't gonna cap.
How do you describe your music?
I describe my music as melodic. I could give you melodic pain. I could give you turn up music. It's just like I give you. It's mainly a bop. Like, you know what I'm saying. You gonna dance to it. You gonna bop your head to it. You know what I'm saying. You gonna stomp your feet. You gonna do whatever. It's a bop. It's a vibe.
If you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't doing, I'd probably be doing some fucked up shit out here. I'd be a street nigga, completely. I'd be doing some fucked up shit. This shit saved me, for sure. Shit saved me.
I feel you. A lot of people say that, man.
No cap.
Any other artists you work with in the industry? Like any artist that's on?
Mr.Chicken from Jersey City. One of the hottest niggas out of Jersey right now, my brother. Kazi the Stoner. I fuck with Kazi heavy. I should be fucking with a record with P&B Rock real soon. Leaf Ward also. So it's a couple niggas that's tapped in that's fucking with me. Shit coming soon.
What that vibe be like in the studio? The vibes is official?
Vibes is crazy. I actually was in LA in a session with Rock, and that shit kind of changed my whole life. Like, I'm like, yo, like, just seeing somebody of that caliber, seeing them work, it just motivated the fuck out of me. Because, like, in 9 hours, he made probably the best music I heard in my life, like, from him. Like, and, you know, he got hits. I'm just like, he ain't dropped none of it. I'm just like, wow, like.
And he just goes in.
He just go in. I'm talking about do the whole record. Nah, I don't fuck with that. Scratch the whole thing and do it again.
Oh, wow.
About 2-3 times on the same song. I'm just like, yo, that's talent. Like, for you to do a whole record, a 3-minute song, and then scrap that shit, that's crazy.
See, I think, you know, to get to that level, you got to put that time in.
Nah, word.
You do the drill music?
Nah. That's why, like, when I did Stretch Something, it's like, it's kind of melodic. Like,
Stretch Something is dope, too.
You know, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that for real. Love. Like, it's it's melodic. It's like I'm kind of singing on it, melodizing on it. So it's not like typical drill. I'm saying shit, you know, that is similar. The lyrics is a little drill, but I don't think like the whole concept of the record is drill. It's
No,
like,
you definitely melodic and you nice too. You put them words together.
facts. Like I can sing actually. Like I get the voice from my mom, who get it from my grandpops. That shit like running my bloodline. My little brother rap, my uncle from that grandfather, and mom's brother rap, and then all my other uncles on my grandmother's side
You play
rap.
any instruments?
I play the saxophone and I play the drum set.
What's up? Yeah. Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
I see myself in 2 years. I see myself going diamond somewhere.
Going diamond?
I'm 10 times platinum out this motherfucker. I'm on Billboard all over New York City. I'm on Billboard. I'm fucking shit up. I'm running the town. I'm up there with Travis and Drake and them. That's why I see myself in 2 years.
Speaking of billboards, you think, is it important for artists to learn marketing?
Marketing?
Yes.
That's like that's half the battle. Marketing is half the battle because it's like, if you don't got the proper marketing, you're not pushing your shit to the right audience. You ain't, like, at the end of the day, if somebody trying to sell a brush, his marketing pitch got to be everything in order for him to sell that brush. You got to look at yourself like that brush. You got to market yourself. You're your brand. You know what I'm saying? So your marketing has to be on point. You got to learn marketing. Thank God I got a marketing team, but I don't just let them sit and do everything. I'm like a fly on the wall. All right, that's how you do this, that's how you do that. And it's mainly to teach my niggas that make music, like, yo, this is how you need to do this, and this is how you need to do that. And it's working for them in little ways. So, hell yeah, marketing, you definitely need to know marketing.
And any labels ever hit you?
A few labels. We ain't gonna drop no names, but a few labels. They just not talking, they ain't talking no cash. Like, I got a little situation right now where we might be fucking with them just on like a singles budget type shit, but ain't like a major deal. Nah, not yet. Like, ain't nobody talking no real cash. I'm worth more than what they try and hand out. We don't want no crumbs. We want the whole bag.
Yeah. It gotta be worth it. Chicken gotta be worth it. I gotta take care of my people.
That's a fact.
How important you think it's important for an artist to listen to their team, take constructive criticism?
Of course. If you got people in your corner that only want the best for you, why not? You know what I'm saying? You can't be big-headed. Because most people, they're your team for a reason. They know what they're talking about if you got a sturdy team. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, hell yeah. Keep good people in your corner. They tell you something, listen. I know I do. My manager telling me, yo, that ain't it. I go and look at it, and now I'm peeping what he's saying ain't it. Like, all right, cool. We ain't gonna do that. Go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? We got like a little brother. It ain't just a manager thing. We got like a little brother, big brother type of relationship. So I definitely take heed to a lot of his advice and what he say. I ain't got a big team, but he's my marketing team. I'm gonna call him a team. He's my marketing. He's my manager. He's my brother. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Any projects you got out now?
No projects now. I just got a lot of singles. I got New Jersey Devil out. If y'all want to go listen to anything, I got New Jersey Devil out. I got Slide featuring Creamy and Max YB. I got We Straight. You know what I'm saying? Play that for your moms. Might make her cry.
Stress something.
You know what I'm saying? The hottest thing in the streets right now.
Mm-hmm.
Stress something. Go tune in. Mm-hmm. King Rvco.
Okay. So where they can find you, man?
Y'all go find me on Instagram at KING_RVCO. You can find me on YouTube at King Rvco, Apple Music, Audio Mac, SoundCloud, all digital platforms.
I gotta hear something.
What you want to hear?
I gotta hear something. You could do it a cappella, you could do it however you want it.
We on some marching shit, cause we got sticks and we got drums and we be sparking shit. And lil' bro itching to let it bro, he tryna off some shit. I told him wait to see the ops so we could park this bitch that chopper like a Nintendo 64. It came with cartridges. Ayy, and fuck them niggas who had testified. That nigga got up on that stand, said he wouldn't tell a lie. But niggas be singing like Aretha when that pressure high. He get out in a week, we gon' make sure that shit get televised. Yeah, and they don't wanna see you persevere. And if you listening to these words, you know you heard it here. I used to pray for better days, I knew the worst was near. I had to make it out my city, I was hurting there. Feel me?
Y'all heard it, man. Tune in. This is King Rvco.
King Rvco.
Hottest thing coming out of New Jersey right now.
AKA Mr. Stretch Something. Get with it.
Tapealert.